Alright, so today we are going to look at elementary OS. Now, since we've already covered Zorin OS, Pop OS, so now elementary OS, I'm going to just do an overview and not too long on the settings and whatnot, because we've already established how Linux work and most of them are almost similar. So let's just see how similar is this. Let's see the bottom here. It is almost similar to Mac OS again, just like Pop OS. Let's see, multitasking view. So here's the multitasking view, and here is the web, the mail, tasks, calendar, music, video, photo, system settings, app center, and AnyDesk. So let's see the start button. Now you may think it is tedious to see this, but every Linux has a different function on the start button, so we must test. Look at that. You've seen right now the start button opens a shortcut and not start menu. So here we will need to find how to open the start menu. Application menu. So this should be the one. Start and space. So this is the start menu. It is not similar to Mac OS where it opens in the middle, but from this side, well, you cannot be 100% accurately follow Mac OS, or else you'll be, sued. So here you can see I've downloaded AnyDesk, but that's all I did. App Center, blah 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 blah, document viewer, multitasking, blah blah. Okay, terminal, video, web, and that's it. So that's all the apps you get. This is kind of like the no nonsense OS. So it doesn't have any extra things. Yeah, here's the audio, the internet, Bluetooth, battery, your notification, and your shutdown. Okay, so here's the apps. Now let's go and see the settings. Okay, wow, it actually looks like Mac OS. So this is more Mac OS than other Linux OS that we've checked out. So let's see the application. The defaults. Okay, so this will open up the default app every time you open a file. The startup, the permissions. It's kind of similar to the Android app where they give you permission to access internet or to use your GPU and whatnot. Later on, we will test on the startup. As we know, startup is different between all Linux OS. The desktop wallpaper, alright, similar. Appearance, dark, yeah, dark is the best. Schedule, alright, so here is the color. You can change your color of this to anything. And here the text is to control your text size and to make it spacing, and to increase spacing to make it more easier to read, like that. So everything has more spacing and a bit bigger. Dock and panel, you can make it bigger or smaller on the dock. This one is for overlay that actually works. Some OS doesn't work. I'm not going to say which. Then here, multitasking, you can choose for each corner whether what to do when you go into that corner. So I'll just leave it as that. Language, region, notification, we can skip all this. Security and privacy. Now here they are more towards security and privacy, where they say here, regardless of this setting, usage data is never transmitted off of this device or to third parties, but they'll store local usage data to provide extra functionality like offering recently used files and more relevant local search. So they don't collect your data. Okay, that's what they say. Firewall, you have your own firewall you can change. Housekeeping, you can do automatic deletion of all files depending on the day. Let's go here. Okay, so displays, this is kind of like the Windows where you can play around with the monitor graphic, so it's not bad. Then the keyboard, I think we can skip this. Mouse, actually mouse, what does mouse do? Double click, oh, it gives you a speed. You can change if you're left-handed, then you can do hold the pointer still to automatically click, long press primary to secondary, middle or three finger click on the input to paste selected text. You can change the pointer, gesture, mouse, touchpad. Actually not bad, they have a lot of things inside. The power, you can show battery, shows here. Let's see the sound. I don't know how they do it. So the output volume, here's the balance of your speakers. Then here's the play sound and event alert, screen reader, input, so you know your microphone and speakers. It's quite okay. Screen time. Oh, yeah, they have screen time. So this is for your kids if you want to limit their time on the computer. And here the system. What is your elementary OS built on Ubuntu 20? And hardware, here's your hardware. Now does the hardware detect my AMD? So i7, Sandy Micro, AMD or ATI, Whistler, Radeon. Finally, a OS that actually detects what is my Radeon. Somewhere around here, I think this is the Radeon. Normally they just show like AMD, that's it. Then here firmware, okay, here's my, I think my hard disk firmware. I think, yeah, that's all. So this is almost similar to Mac OS, even the settings, the bottom here. This here, if you want a full Mac OS feel, then you should go to elementary OS. I'm gonna leave on this note and I will test this out more in detail in the next one. Remember to like, subscribe and share! Below is my previous videos, to the center is my other videos, and to the side of it is my playlist of my previous and future videos that is to come. So check that out and thank you all for watching. Famous Cyber signing out.